Hey, Ryan Reynolds here. Wishing you a very happy half-off holiday because right now Mint Mobile is offering you the gift of 50% off unlimited. To be clear, that's half price, not half the service. And Mint is still premium unlimited wireless for a great price. So that means a half day, yeah? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Make your home smell as good as it looks with Pura 4, the smart fragrance diffuser that lets you control your scent from anywhere. Choose from hundreds of premium fragrances, schedule your favorites, and set the perfect mood for every moment. And right now, get yours free when you subscribe to 2 cents for 12 months. Don't wait. This limited time offer won't last. Try it risk-free for 30 days. Now at Pura.com.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here. Wishing you a very happy half-off holiday because right now Mint Mobile is offering you the gift of 50% off unlimited. To be clear, that's half price, not half the service. And Mint is still premium unlimited wireless for a great price. So that means a half day, yeah? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Meet Pura 4, the smart way to scent your home year-round. Get your diffuser free when you subscribe for 12 months, plus a 30-day risk-free trial. Visit Pura.com before this offer ends.
Hello, I'm Sarah, and welcome to the Whispering Woods After Dark. I have a haunted raid for you today. This is a really good one. So much going on, so many urban legends going on this lane. It's great. I'll get straight into it. Are you ready for the story? Rose fills Dyer Lane at night. A lonely rural stretch, rumoured to be one of California's most haunted roads. Driving its length under gnarled oak trees and open fields, you can easily understand how such a desolate lane earned its reputation. One of Dyer Lane's oldest legends dates back to the early 1930s, when a coven of 6 witches was said to practice secret rituals in the field near the road. According to lore, a group of local boys had been spying on these women. One fateful night, the boys ambushed the coven. They captured 2 of the witches, sexually assaulting them and brutally murdered them, while the other women escaped in terror. Before dying, the victims allegedly cursed their attackers, vowing vengeance. The story claims that each of the perpetrators met an untimely death within months, one struck by a truck, one stabbed during a mugging, one drowned in a river, and one killed in a freak skiing accident. Ever since, the cursed witches of Dyer Lane are said to roam the area, and anyone who encounters their spirits might be doomed to a similar fate. It's a chilling tale of injustice and vengeance from beyond the grave, and one that local storytellers have kept alive through the decades. Another infamous Dyer Lane phenomenon is the phantom police cruiser that supposedly trails drivers in the dead of night. Legend has it that if you drive Dyer Lane after dark, you may suddenly see a patrol car pull up behind you, flashing red lights as if to pull you over. But when you stop your vehicle, this mysterious cop car vanishes without a trace, leaving you alone on the dark road. The backstory given is that in 1954, a police officer was killed on Dyer Lane during a high-speed chase. The suspect pulled over only to shoot the officer dead before disappearing into the night. The fallen officer's restless spirit is said to reenact the pursuit eternally, forever searching for the culprit's car. Some versions even speculate the suspects were KKK members fleeing a crime, tying this ghostly cop to broader dark deeds. Drivers who have experienced the sudden appearance and disappearance of headlights behind them on Dyer Lane can't help but wonder if they encountered this legendary ghost cop. Dyer Lane's lore also taps into the area's history of racial violence. A persistent tale claims the remote fields were once a meeting ground for the Ku Klux Klan in the 1950s. Hooded Klansmen allegedly held secret cross-burning ceremonies out there, and one summer night in 1954, they committed a horrific murder. The KKK kidnapped a young black man, known only as Tyrone in the legends, from Sacramento, dragging him to Dyer Lane. They beat him mercilessly and then lynched him from a large oak tree by the road. To this day, people say that on certain nights you might spot white-robed figures gathering in a circle under the oak trees, and even glimpse a ghostly body hanging in the darkness, presumably the restless spirit of Tyrone. This vision of hooded phantoms and a hanging victim is one of Dyer Lane's most frightening legends, evoking the very real terror of the racist violence that once occurred in America's backwoods. Among Dyer's roster of ghosts is one of a tragic, if bizarre, origin story, the tale of John Wilkins, the ghostly farmer. As the legend goes, in 1946, a farmer named John Wilkins was out late on his tractor, tending his land along Dyer Lane, when he encountered something otherworldly. He beheld the apparitions of the long-dead witches of Dyer Lane, who appeared before him in the field, allegedly seductive and flirtatious toward him. While John gazed in bewilderment at these ghostly women, his tractor inexplicably started moving on its own, and the poor farmer fell and was run over by the machine, crushed to death under its weight. Ever since that freak accident, locals claim John's ghost can sometimes be seen driving a tractor in the fields by Dyer Lane, only to fade away into nothing when approached. By the late 1960s, the stories of Dyer Lane get positively diabolical. Rumours tell of a satanic cult called the Order of Amdusias that frequented the area around 1967. This cult was said to worship Amdusias, a demon lord, and they grew increasingly desperate to summon him forth. On a dark, cloudy night, the cultists, dressed in red hooded robes, emblazoned with a yellow A, decided to perform a human sacrifice to achieve their goals. They kidnapped a young woman named Lynn, who was actually the sister of one of the members, and carried her to the field off Dyer Lane. Amid feverish chants and rites, the cult's leader plunged a knife into Lynn's chest as an offering to the demon. At that moment, thunder roared, strange trumpet-like sounds echoed, and the trees seemed to bow toward the ritual circle. The sacrifice apparently succeeded in summoning Amdusias, but the aftermath was grim. Over the following weeks, several cult members died in mysterious ways. One was even found on a park bench with his throat slit. To this day, legend says if you wander near those fields at night, you might hear disembodied chanting in an unknown language. And if you get too close, a vengeful demon may scratch you with 3 claw-like nails. And unexplained scratch marks have been a commonly reported phenomenon by those who go looking for trouble on Dyer Lane, an ominous calling card of Amdusias's lingering presence. Rounding out Dyer Lane's catalogue of legends is the story of Ed Beacon, the phantom hitchhiker. In 1969, Ed Beacon was a young hippie. Passing through the area, he decided to camp near Dyer Lane one night. Unfortunately for him, that was the same domain haunted by the Amdusias' cult. As the story goes, locals heard blood-curdling screams coming from the darkness and rushed to investigate. They found Ed writhing in convulsions on the roadside, screaming about voices, the chanting, yet the witnesses themselves heard nothing but silence. Ed Beacon died there on Dyer Lane, apparently scared to death by something only he could hear. In the years since, drivers occasionally report picking up a mysterious hitchhiker along that road, a quiet man carrying a sack over his shoulder who asks for a ride north toward Reading. According to one account, a Sacramento local even gave the hitchhiker a ride, only to later realise the man might have been an apparition, suspected to be the ghost of Ed Beacon, eternally trying to get away from Dyer Lane. Dyer Lane has seen very real violence and tragedy, which likely fuels its sinister aura. In August 2001, amidst a region-wide manhunt, the body of a murdered 3-year-old boy was discovered dumped near Dyer Lane, the victim of spree killer Nikolay Soltys, who had slaughtered 6 of his family members and fled the state. More recently, in 2017, police found the body of 28-year-old Jeanette Medgia concealed just off Dyer Lane after she'd been missing for days. She'd been shot to death, and her roommate was later convicted of the murder. Such horrifying crimes are entirely real, even if they aren't part of the ghost lore, and they remind us that Dyer Lane's darkness isn't only metaphorical. On a more bizarre note, in July 2019, a family driving Dyer Lane were terrorised by a group of masked vandals. 3 cars swarmed and boxed their vehicle in. A loudspeaker ordered them to turn back, and a masked man even jumped out to smash one of their taillights before a passerby scared the attackers off. And on July the 4th, 2023, a local bird watcher made a grisly discovery alongside the road: mutilated animal carcasses dumped on the shoulder, including a beheaded black goat. Officials later said they were just butchered livestock remains, but the unsettling sight sparked new rumours of cult activity in the area. All of these incidents, past and recent, have cemented Dyer Lane's reputation as the place where evil lurks, whether human or supernatural. Even today, locals can't resist testing Dyer Lane's legends, and many have taken to Reddit and other forums to share first-hand frights from this notorious road. And now we'll round up some of the most harrowing and intriguing experiences people have reported. One driver recounted a nerve-wracking late-night visit in which they turned off the car headlights to sit in the pitch dark. Everything was silent until they heard a strange scraping sound from underneath the car, as if something or someone was clawing at the chassis. Understandably spooked, they sped away. Only after leaving did they notice odd handprints all over their windshield, which had not been there before. This mirrors a popular local dare. Some say if you coat your car in baby powder and drive Dyer Lane with the lights off, ghostly handprints will appear on the powder, supposedly the marks of spirits pushing or touching the car. In this case, powder wasn't even needed. The handprint showed up in the dust and gave the couple a lasting chill. A number of people described the fright of thinking they're not alone on the road at night. One Reddit user described driving through around 3 a.m. when a pair of headlights suddenly appeared behind them. Keeping pace, the lights looked like a large truck or maybe a police car, except when the driver tried to pull over, the pursuing vehicle vanished entirely. In a similar account, a group of friends saw what looked like a police cruiser, lights flashing behind them on Dyer Lane. Unnerved by the road's reputation, they fled at high speed, only to realise no cop car was actually there. Encounters like these sound exactly like the ghost cop legend coming to life. The apparition of a patrol car that pulls people over, then disappears. Perhaps the most terrifying reports are those claiming to actually see figures or shapes along Dyer Lane. One group of ghost hunters on a midnight excursion swore they spotted 2 human figures hanging from a tree in the distance. The terrifying sight of bodies swinging from a branch, echoing the lynching stories, made them cry out. But when they tried to point it out to the others, the apparitions had vanished. They described an oppressive, suffocating feeling afterwards, as if unseen eyes were watching them from the fields, and they quickly left, convinced they had witnessed something supernatural. Other visitors have mentioned fleeting glimpses of shadow people, darting between the trees or standing alongside the roadside. In one case, a young man exploring with friends heard faint whispering voices right by his ear, even though his friends heard nothing, an experience so unnerving that he refused to ever go back. A common theme in these modern encounters is vehicles acting up in proximity to Dyer Lane, almost as if the road itself doesn't want you there. Drivers tell of cars stalling for no reason, brand new batteries suddenly dying, or strange mechanical malfunctions that clear up as soon as they're off the road. For instance, one local reported that their reliable car inexplicably died at the intersection of Dyer Lane during broad daylight. All the dash lights went out as if the battery had been disconnected, but a minute later it restarted just fine and no cause was ever found. Another visitor got a flat tyre while creeping along the lane, only to find the tyre was perfectly fine the next day with no puncture or damage, as if something temporarily deflated it. And someone's friend's car even shut off right on Dyer Lane at night, Immediately after, they noticed handprints on the exterior before the car miraculously started again. Could these be coincidences or the result of rough road conditions? Sure, but in the context of Dyer Lane's law, people often attribute any sudden car trouble to the paranormal. Not all the scares on Dyer Lane come from ghosts. Some come from other people. Several Reddit commenters noted that the only truly scary thing out there is the human element. Locals who are fed up with late-night trespassers or delinquents looking to take advantage of the road's reputation. There are stories of thrill seekers being chased by trucks that lurk with their headlights off, then roar up behind unsuspecting cars to scare them off. One visitor in the mid-2000s described seeing a resident near one of the lone houses scream into passing cars' windows as a prank. In a more dangerous turn, a pair of friends in the 2010s were allegedly robbed at gunpoint on Dyer Lane. When two pickup trucks boxed them in, masked men hopped out with a shotgun, took whatever cash the frightened teens had, and then let them go. And as mentioned earlier, a 2019 outing turned into a truly terrifying attack by vandals who seemed to stage an elaborate ambush with multiple vehicles. Dyer Lane offers a perfect storm of spooky ingredients: a dark, deserted road, a grab bag of gruesome legends, real crimes that amplify its aura, and an ongoing tradition of people seeking out scares.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here, wishing you a very happy half-off holiday, because right now Mint Mobile is offering you the gift of 50% off unlimited. To be clear, that's half price, not half the service. And Mint is still premium unlimited wireless for a great price. So that means a half day, yeah? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Meet Pura 4, the smart way to scent your home year-round. Get your diffuser free when you subscribe for 12 months, plus a 30-day risk-free trial. Visit Pura.com before this offer ends.
I really, really, really want to go. I don't want to be chased off by locals. I think that would be the bit that scared me the most. Just the real humans, the real human beings trying to scare everyone off. And I mean, I get it, but it's a bit aggressive, isn't it? Screaming into the cars that are passing by. Blimey, that could have caused an accident. Yeah, I find that element the most scary. The witches, I can deal with that, bit dodgy about the cult members, don't want to run into those. Ghostly police car, okay. I have read, I think it was called Desperation by Stephen King, about this police car, which was quite terrifying actually. Actually, I want to go, but in an armoured vehicle, please. Well, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed, and we will catch you again tomorrow. Take care, everyone.
Meet Pura 4, the smart way to scent your home year-round. Get your diffuser free when you subscribe for 12 months, plus a 30-day risk-free trial. Visit Pura.com before this offer ends.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states.
Hey, I'm Paige DeSorbo, and I'm always thinking about underwear.
I'm Hannah Burner, and I'm also thinking about underwear, but I prefer full coverage. I like to call them my granny panties.
Actually, I never think about underwear. That's the magic of Tommy John.
Same. They're so light and so comfy, and if it's not comfortable, I'm not wearing it.
And the bras, soft, supportive, and actually breathable.
Yes, Lord knows the girls need to breathe. Also, I need my PJs to breathe and be buttery soft and stretchy enough for my dramatic tossing and turning at night. That's why I live in my Tommy John pajamas.
Plus, they're so cute because they fit perfectly. Upgrade your drawer with Tommy John. Save 30% for a limited time at TommyJohn.com/comfort. See site for details.
The stories told on the Whispering Woods are inspired by historical records, witness reports, and local folklore. While every effort is made to research and represent events accurately, some details, names, and locations may differ from official accounts or have been changed out of respect for those involved. These episodes are created for storytelling and entertainment purposes and should not be considered definitive fact or investigative journalism.